All right, welcome back, Pisces. And if you're new, well, just welcome. This is your July 2021 reading with myself, Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega, where you can follow me on Facebook or TikTok. I'm doing a Celtic cross style reading for the month for you guys, but then I'm going to be filling in some little weekly goodies for you guys for the month of July so you can get a good, clear picture of what's going on for Pisces on the collective. Now, that said, Pisces, if you have a challenge or situation in your life you'd like more guidance, clarity, or support on, feel free to reach out to me. All my information is either linked in the description below or the About section of my channel. And keep in mind, guys, that this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone, so keep what does and leave the rest, please. So let's see. You're starting out with the Hermit card as your overall energy for a situation this month. It means you're going in, you're looking things introspectively, analyzing a situation here, Pisces. And I'm just going to tip this down a little bit so you can see what I see here going on the table with the cards. What else we got for challenges crossing this situation? This is what I really want to ask next here. What challenges? There it is. Ooh. Now we got two. Let's see. Challenge. Oh, yes. Hopes and dreams. Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm just asking for verification here as to which cards go where. Pisces. That's your distant. Let's see more recent. And I'll break these positions down again as soon as I pick the cards up to fully read the spread here. That's why. I'll also take a look at the bottom five of the deck, and I'm going to be clarifying up your challenge, your advice, your potential outcome too, with a separate reading with a good tarot, as well as pulling you an Archangel card. So stick around here, Pisces, and as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate your presence. I do appreciate your views, the time you spend here. Do appreciate being in your energy. Okay, two more. Two more for Pisces. Thank you. Okay. Lots going on. Lots and lots. Like you're waiting for somebody else. You're looking at a situation. You're like, is this really meant for me? Or what am I? No, I want something to happen really fast. I want to strategize about something. Just need some more clarity on it. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, Pisces. You got the Death card energy, Scorpio energy, for those of you who are familiar with the tarot or not so familiar with its astrological association. Death card's all about transformation. It's about something coming to an end here, Pisces, and a new beginning, of course, because as one thing ends, a new thing begins. This comes with a bit of intensity, though, because it's Scorpio energy. Again, you could be dealing with a sign of Scorpio or have it in your moon or rising sign here. But this card's energy in particular, with its transformation, it's a rapid transformation. It's a very fast moving things. Sometimes death holds visual, but not in this particular instance, not in this particular energy. This is something you got to move quick on. Again, as one thing ends, something new begins. We'll revisit the final five here in just a moment, but let's get back to the main reading here. Hermit card energy. Hermit card, of course, is about analyzing a situation, going introspective, looking at your own light. How do you serve yourself as much as how do you serve others? What is it that shines a light in the darkness, or what is it about you that shines a light in the darkness? Maybe when others' lights have gone out or it feels like a really dark place. Definitely taking time to mull things over, think about things, analyze a certain situation you're in that you're really, really tired with. Is what I'm seeing here, Pisces. I've got the Nine of Wands energy out. Nine of Wands is that moment you take when you've been working so hard for something, or you've been fighting some sort of battle. It challenges you to gather your resources, take a deep breath, muster your strength. It's not the quitting card, though. It's simply saying, I'm taking a time out from this situation or action, especially if you're analyzing things, and catching my breath so that way I can move forward in confidence, so I can move forward more securely, maybe more rapidly. Again, it's mustering up your strength is really how I want to reflect it in saying that. For you guys, your hopes, your dreams, your destiny, you got to use your intuition on something here, Pisces. This is moon card energy, so it could collaborate or could be conducive to your sign as well. We have to see the moon card energy in the tarot representing Pisces, so any water sign here could be present. But in particular for you here, Pisces, it's about gathering what you have for both your instincts and the knowledge. Like, what are the facts of a situation here? It's balancing the knowledge and the wisdom. High psychic energy with the High Priestess, and she too has her own ability to manifest things. She too recognizes that not only can I be a sort of alchemist in my life, that I can be a sort of manifester of what it is that I want, but I'm going to go with my gut truly in this situation as well. I recognize too that there's probably some things in your life that need to be revealed during this month in order to kind of bring that balance back in as well. It may be that you're hoping for some sort of balance to return to a situation as well. But definitely listening to your instincts, going with your gut. It's happening for a reason. When it comes to your distant past, there was something that really inspired you, or someone perhaps may have been dealing with an Aquarius. We're looking at an individual or a situation, again, this is another major arcana card out, where it's like your hopes and dreams were happening, or you were manifesting those hopes and dreams. Or at least you thought you were, I should say. Maybe someone came into your life that was everything you hoped for. Maybe you were starting to build some sort of solid foundation for yourself, or just having a different approach to life that was more authentic for you here, Pisces. And then something along the way kind of like breaks it all down. Maybe it's like a dose of reality. Maybe what you thought was serving you really wasn't. And something happened, Pisces, more recently, where you found yourself with feelings of despair, with feelings of loss and hopelessness and insomnia. Maybe some of you were getting headaches even. The Nine of Swords is really that energy of letting go of those fears, letting go of those worries. It's not that they don't have their purpose. It's that you don't want to be stuck in a depressive state when you're trying to build something beautiful for yourself. The energy, it's like attracts like here, Pisces. If you're feeling negative, if you're feeling hopeless, if you're feeling defensive even, then you're going to keep getting more of that defensive energy. It's like what you're drawing into yourself. So with this most recent situation, my advice is to kind of like, if you can switch the energy and saying, I am worthy, or I believe, or I can, thank you for my abundance in my life. Even if it's not really where you are physically at, when you start changing that vibration, you start letting go of those fears. You start letting go of those worries more and more, because more and more positive things come into your life. And indeed, there is going to be some messages here coming in your near future, Pisces, with this month that catch you off guard. It's like a little surprise. These wands are actions, and they're like coming at you. It may be in the form of text messages. It may be in the form of emails. If you've been waiting on a job or to start some sort of career here, Pisces, it's going to be manifesting itself here this month. Some things are definitely coming in to clarify a situation, and you're ready. You're changing your perception in order to respond to these. Like I said, that switch is getting flipped. in order to respond to these, so you're bringing in, you're manifesting that positive energy, and you're listening to your intuition as those surprises start coming your way. For your inner, or your attitude about the situation, I'll call it, you're ready for a change. You're like, okay, now that I'm over this loss, now that I'm over this heartache, now that I'm over these worries, these doubts, these fears, I'm ready to do something different in my life. And this is, again, that tool you're using to start manifesting what it is that you want, that positive vibration. You're going with your gut. Divine stepping in to bring you some clarity, some sort of communications happening. This is in your external environment. So again, these messages are coming in to both bring in new thoughts, new ideas, or just something clarified for you that maybe you were feeling kind of lost with previously, or in the dark about, I should say, previously as well. You've been working hard. You're so tired, it seems like, here, Pisces, that you're just hoping for that silver lining to show up. Well, after you take your bit of rest, I'll say, and again, there's a lot of fast-moving energy here. So it's not like finance that's taking its slow time, perhaps like the Knight of Pentacles. This is like really like in your face, a little bit risky. This is your inner emotions. You may be ready to take some sort of risk. You may be ready after a little bit of recovery time, I'll call it, to take action on something, pursue something that you're really passionate about, that you really have a lot of motivation towards. Your inner emotions are saying, like, I have to strategize this. I'm coming up with a plan. But the universe is saying, let me help you out along the way. We're going to bring that plan to you. Or we're going to bring whatever new thoughts, new ideas to you. Indeed, this is your overall energy for the month, or for this reading, I should say. And this is the new ideas, new prospects, new passions, new desires, new lusty, wonderful relationships. If you're coming out of one relationship and moving, you may find yourself moving into another here very quickly. This is new opportunity. This is new... new entrepreneurship, I'll say, because it's creative energy. It's fast-moving creative energy is what's going on. So with this Death card, I see now that this is you ending these feelings here, this ending of isolation, this ending of depression, ending of despair feelings for yourself, and moving on to something brighter, something more positive in your life. A change is happening for sure. Tough decisions, yeah, you've got some stuff you're weighing out. That's why you need to gather facts. That's why that Moon card, that High Priestess energy is here. That's why the Ace of Swords is here, is to bring you in the information and the clarity you need, the facts you need, so that way you can weigh this emotional decision or these ideas you have out more clearly. This too requires some sort of mastery. This is you mastering the situation. Why? Because you've gained knowledge, you've gained wisdom from the experience. You've matured, you've had growth. There, Pisces. Again, this laurel wreath symbolizes a victory, a success, and these candles here she holds are the candles of knowledge. They're illuminating wisdom, because probably you took that time out to recover. You took the time out to analyze your situation, you gathered facts, and you balanced that with the knowledge and wisdom of the High Priestess energy. Really, really beautiful growth is what I'm seeing for you guys here, Pisces. Next out, of course, is the Five of Swords. Don't let your ego get in the way, and don't let anybody else's ego get in the way. This can be a conflict of sorts. While it seems like others are walking away, maybe somebody just wants to keep collecting swords, keeps on arguing, fussing, and fighting about a situation. Again, that clarity is coming in. You're walking away from it. Pardon me. But don't get wrapped up in what you think serves you for for your own ego too here, Pisces, is really what I'm getting from this card. Don't get wrapped on self-serving purposes or victimizing yourself in a situation, because again, you want to change that energy into a more abundant one, a more prosperous one, a more beautiful, like here's what I'm really after, here's the actions I want to take, I believe in it. And again, there may be someone, pardon me, coming in throughout this transition for you. Could be very much a fatherly figure for some of you, but very emotionally stable, very cautious energy in his own way, especially when others are having a hard emotional time here, Pisces, of the King of Cups. He's all about that abundance, merriment, joy in our lives, celebrating life, right? He has this beautiful goblet, this huge goblet, filled to the brim of those emotions and everything that he's grateful for. So start counting your blessings, Pisces, is really a bigger thing here. Focus more on what is positive in your life. What are your blessings? He just wants everybody to be happy. And I got a feeling that's really what you want too, Pisces, is just like some sort of situation. Maybe it's an argument, maybe it's family dynamics, maybe it's a business. But just that situation to just have some peace, have some clarity and peace of mind for sure. So everybody can enjoy themselves. So I'm going to set that to the side now, and I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Good Tarot that highlight your challenge, your advice, and your potential outcome. So it may be a different storyline, it may be along the same lines, but we're talking about Pisces on the collective. So this is just kind of more personalizing the collective energy. Okay. 6 of Air, so that's that 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. What's the advice? Advice is Queen of Air. Okay, Queen of Swords energy. I'm dealing with somebody. That's what it is. Some of you Pisces are dealing with an individual. Yeah, okay. So let me just think here for a moment with this 6 of Swords energy as your challenge, or 6 of Air rather, is what I'm getting. And you don't read reversals in the Good Tarot deck because we really want that transmuting energy for developing a negative into a positive. And I keep seeing 6 of Wands for that success. And 6 of Swords, I see 5 of Swords here, gathering too much out already in your cards. And 6 of Swords, of course, is the voyage with baggage. So you yourself here, Pisces, are either relocating for that new opportunity, or you're taking a little vacation. We know you're taking a time out from some sort of situation. Again, you've been exhausted by whatever it is that's been in your environment, causing some anguish, causing you some strife, and you really had high hopes for it. You really, more in the distant past, and more of your hopes and dreams, and it feels like it was just kind of shattered for a while. So this card is indicating, like, not only are you putting it in a higher power's hands, but there may be others to help you out along the way, to help you move forward from this. So I want to say that there's like an element of you need to reach out and ask for help. Especially if you're relocating, or you just need that mental, that compassionate conversation involved with this transition. It is the break you need. If it's a small vacation, it is the break that you need in order to kind of like clear your head, in order for those new things to emerge, that new information to emerge, and again, those messages to start coming in for yourself. Because I think that little mini break, little daycation even, Pisces, is what you need to kind of like switch your energy up. There may be too a situation here, as this is your advice, where you just need a tough love. someone here a little bit. This is Queen of Swords. In traditional tarot, she's coming out as the Queen of Air, but she's got this owl here with her. So she sees right through any deception. She sees through the illusions of the situation, much like the High Priestess does, where you know, she knows how to balance that knowledge, that wisdom again. Use her intuition, use her psychicness, but you still got to gather some facts too. And she's all about, come to me with clear intentions, come to me communicating well, because I'm going to give you the same. She's no stranger to hardships. She's seen her share of sorrows, which is why she kind of sometimes has this cold demeanor, why she is a tough love kind of energy. I've got Icarus ripping apart a box in the background here. So for you, this is who you're dealing with, I really feel like, who's been causing you this upset or this situation. Like, it may be time for you to tough love yourself and say, you know, buckle up, buttercup, kind of way about things, or buck up even. But it also may be that simply the person or situation you're dealing with, you need to set boundaries. You need to have very clear boundaries and limits to what it is, inhibiting the growth of the situation for you personally, or telling that individual no. Pardon me. For one thing versus another. Limit setting definitely is really hitting home with me for this card's energy currently as well. And you always want to make sure, Pisces, you're speaking your truth. Is another way to look at this card's energy. The advice is to speak your truth. What's the potential outcome? Well, you're letting go of those self-limiting beliefs. You're being determined in your spirit. You've got this new opportunities, fast-moving opportunities, and you're ready for some sort of change. So it's letting go of the self-limiting talk and beliefs, like that Nine of Swords energy too, that says, I can't do this, I'm chained to that. Temptation is also the Devil card, so it's Capricorn in energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or have it, again, in your moon or rising sign here, Pisces. But what are you really focused on? Is what you're focused on serving you? Or is it simply chaining you to old patterns and old habits, old belief systems even? Use the will of the materialistic devil. Use that willpower to move you forward and say, either this no longer serves me, whether it's the beliefs, the thoughts, the actions, I'm determined to succeed on this. Find that balance there. Find that harmony there as you make that decision. And definitely it's a call to action for this, again, transformation that you're really going through, Pisces. It's really, really tricky when something hurts and something is hard to let go of. But it does seem like here, Pisces, that where you're headed next is much more exciting, much more your style. Okay. Your Archangel message is compassion. It says, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself here, Pisces. So I'll read it one more time for you. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Pisces, that concludes your monthly reading. I hope you enjoyed. And hey, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Ring that bell to see when the next upload is for your sign or any other sign you'd like to cross-watch and are curious about. Take care, everybody. Blessed be.